Welcome to Hot Mess Momllennials.
Hi.
I'm Keisha.
And I'm Shani.
And we are Hot Mess Momllennials.
Oh, we just be killing that.
We are in sync, girl. We've been doing this for a little bit. Okay? So, listen, this is the mission that we have. As long as we can say anything, it could be crazy, it could be really wise or insightful, it could hit you emotionally. As long as you relate to it, as long as there's a mom or any type of woman out there that says, I feel them, we've done our job.
Exactly. We have done our job. Or if you don't, but you know that it will resonate with somebody, go ahead and share it with them.
Yes. Always the business-minded one. So I want to do something a little different today, okay? So a lot of people may know this. Some of you may not. But I am a theologian of the Nene Leakes, okay? I am a
Not
Nene
the little
Leakes historian. Big Nene. Little Nene, too. She'd have been different sizes. And we're not going to do Nene. Hey! But I thought it would be fun today to just have an episode led through the philosophies and moments of Miss Lenethea Monique Leakes. So,
Okay.
first things first.
All right.
I'm 37 years old, and growing up is knowing that when Nene sat on that stage next to Miss Candy Burris with that damn Pepto-Bismol ass dress, okay? And I love Nene down. Don't do it. Don't. Because Nene, if Beyonce watched this, Nene watched this.
100%.
When she sat on that stage and said, if that's what I would have wanted to say, I would have wrote it. I said what I said. Well, what you said was some bullshit. Well, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Candy said, I sure damn don't like it. But what you want me to do about it? Now, when she said that, it started to hit more and more. Because you know how people will assume or imply that you said something, and you're like, I don't know how else to communicate this to you. But the thing that I said to you,
that's what I said.
That's precisely what I said. Now, Shani.
Digest that.
Okay? Have you ever been misunderstood and had to just check somebody and be like, listen, ain't no misunderstanding?
Always.
Always.
I always do. I think people, like in our last episode, sometimes you have to dumb it down, but so that your people are it's easy for them to swallow you. Okay. But but after sometimes you don't want to dumb it down, and you're like, you know what, if you didn't catch what I said, well then you just dumb.
Okay.
Because I said what I said. And typically, that happens with co-parenters, or people at HEB. Yeah, they could get it, and they do get it.
Okay.
It's really when people,
both of them demographics?
My baby daddy and HEB employees.
And the HEB patrons. Okay. Okay. HEB patrons, y'all better watch the hell out.
No,
she
it's
said
the employees.
What she said.
The employees.
Oh, no, the employees had me fucked up, too, in the past. Yes.
When I walk in as a paying customer, you better acknowledge my presence.
Speak.
And there's nobody else but you and your coworkers talking. I am that auntie that I demand a good morning, a greeting. You walk in, maybe it's the Panamanian in me, actually. I'm like, oh, you don't see me? You don't see me? I said good morning.
And let me add to that, because I DoorDash on the side. Your girl is every
hustler.
woman.
She's a hustler.
Okay.
I'm a hustler.
Yes. So I was like, let me not add to it. But I noticed this phenomenon when I walk into the restaurant or the
people
store.
Don't say hello.
They don't say nothing. They don't acknowledge you to say, it'll be just a second. Or, hey, just give me 1 moment. Finishing up this order. Yeah, they don't say nothing. And that's
you gonna say something, because I said
what I said. Okay? Now, leading up to the next thing that listen, there was this episode, I think it was season 3, when Sheree, okay? Sheree ass had the nerve to decide that she wanted to be an actress. What Nene said? She said, Sheree, an actress?
The shade.
Sheree. And she walked in. I watched her and her homegirl. I think it was her homegirl, Diana. They got out of the car to walk into her play or her dance recital, something like that.
But wait a minute. In her defense, hasn't Sheree been meaning to put out that line? So really, I would question, too, you an actress? An actrice?
Oh, yeah. She by Sheree. Went to Summer Spring. Okay. Joggers.
I would be questioning.
Yes. And Nene is always right on time, but I wasn't because I said it was the actress part. This was actually when Sheree had a dance recital, and Nene and her homegirl was walking in to the spot, and she was like, oh, this ain't the Oscars, is it? We bring our own drinks into places like this, child. And she walked in with that red Solo cup with her homegirl and that strut that she always strut.
BYOB.
So I want to ask you, like I said, we be going into these restaurants. They don't be acknowledging us. They don't be doing nothing. What is your favorite low-budget restaurant that always get your drinks right? Got the catfish that's fried just right?
It's not even, it don't have catfish. It's going to be my local Applebee's.
Oh, girl, you done went down. We bring our own drinks into places like this, okay? The ghetto, but that's next, okay?
I love me some Applebee's. You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, well, what you be ordering?
From the, I believe I haven't been in a minute, okay? It's been at least a year. But the margarita, I'm going to get at least 4 of those. Yeah, I'm going to get that. And then they have this little wrap that you can actually share with a friend.
Okay.
Delicious. It has chicken in it. And the wings, I like it. Don't judge me. But
not at all. I
will never be at Chili's. If you like Chili's, I'm sorry.
That food there's an aftertaste that is in the drinks and the food at Chili's.
It's just, why are they still open?
Because of that molten chocolate cake, baby.
That is good. Yes,
that molten chocolate cake be all that kept me and my son's family together.
That is the only thing I order from there. Not to hate on Chili's, but y'all should do what Red Lobster did. You know what they did? They brought a brother and revamped the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they should do that.
All right. And then they started having seafood boils and stuff after that. Revamped the whole
and
thing.
People are like, oh my God.
We coming back.
Yes. Hire him.
Okay.
Or hire me.
Hire Shani. She has ideas.
A lot.
Okay. Hey, do you remember when Nene was on that tour bus? One of my favorite seasons of all time. Actually, I'm not going to, you know what? Yeah, let's go to the tour bus.
Okay.
Whenever Kim was singing. Oh my God. You don't remember when Kim Ass was on there talking about some, whoa. Candy Ass would be
looking like
I will do a whole we will do a whole other episode on Candy Burris because every time I turn on a song,
she there.
I know it's by Candy.
Yes. She was in her bag.
We don't need an episode for this. Have you listened to Bugaboo and you could just hear Candy? You made me want to throw my pager out the window.
Yes.
Shout out to Beyonce because I know she watches. But have you ever heard? I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta so much, child. Have you ever heard how Beyonce is not hot? How you be calling me, texting me, texting my people, you just non-stop. That is Candy. That is how Candy talk. You know how Candy always talk real country. But she kind of hilarious. See what she doing. That is, but it's not hot. How you be calling me,
now that you say it.
You can hear it.
Yes.
And the way another song you can hear it on, you can literally hear Candy in the backtrack is Pink. There you go. Looking pitiful. Just because I let you go.
Pink.
Okay, that's Pink with an A. That was Candy Burris.
Those vocals, that's soul. She need to run that back.
That's Candy.
Instead of just twirling up in the sky and whatnot.
And that trapeze.
Yeah, I need you in front of a microphone. Make it real soulful.
I need you to have a gold tooth in your mouth again and have your hair spiked out.
Do it.
With a furrow.
I need it. With
a furrow. Yeah. Talking about you want me back. Whenever I think about Candy, I think about her. She always, there you go, looking pitiful. Just because I let you go. Because then she always get upset and pressed. Nene. Anyway, back to Nene. On that and tour bus, okay? Whenever Kim was, I guess Kim and Candy were on that city tour in Florida. And Nene ended up being, invited to the tour bus to hang out with them. And for some reason, I don't know why. Sweetie was Kim was over there talking about Sweetie, Yeah.
Indentured servant, sweetie.
Okay, not indentured, baby, straight slave. Like what Nene said when Nene was like, I don't know, you better watch how you talking to people, especially when you're talking to a sister.
Slave.
Especially when you're talking to a sister. And she was like, and I'm not a slave. If you want a slave, your slave is behind you. Like,
oh, I wonder where Sweetie is right now.
I asked myself that question.
Where are they now?
I wonder, because she was smoking cigarettes side by side with Kim.
just going. Speaking of, also, I wonder where Kim is at.
I don't think
After she sucked Croy dry. I mean, and not in the best way.
Not in the best way. No. In
Money
the worst way.
Yeah.
But that man, you know what? I ain't going to speak on. Yeah, I'm going to speak on it. Hell, that man should have known better.
Making her wigs.
I want to know how Kim be talking to men to always get this money from him.
Big
with
Daddy.
Them smoking cigarettes in her house.
Ew. I know somebody who does that. Real nasty. And yeah, I do judge.
Because your walls yellow.
They are.
You got all this
Just
Versace
that's nasty
in your house. And you are literally smoking like cigarettes. Now the smell is just on everything you own.
I heard last week I was at happy hour with some girls. Mm-hmm. And we were all like shocked because we heard the other table. It was a group of older women. I'd say they had to be like in their 60s or so. Someone said, "Oh, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette." We all look like, ew, a cigarette. You're going to go smoke a what? Mm. Not even a brown cigarette? Straight up, Nick. Ew. We should stop that. We should really stop that.
Mm. No, but
all the judgment. Sorry,
she used to be in her house smoking them cigarettes. Big Papa was all in there. Croy, just rich men in there. And she
maybe
got that blonde wig.
Just smelling like cigarette.
Yeah, the whole house, purses,
and her children.
Yeah, everybody come out the house smelling like cigarettes.
Ew.
No one ever smelled clean.
Mm. Back to Nene.
Do you remember now that we didn't really go into an anecdote there, but we're going to go into one with this one. So there was another season. Mm-hmm. This is when Phaedra High Class Parks.
I love Phaedra.
Okay. And you will know that your baby daddy was looking through catalogs. Your baby daddy could have been a serial killer or a child molester. But what you will know is that he ejaculated into a cup so you can have a kid. Now check that. But this ain't about Faye.
But Phaedra could read with the best of them.
She sure can.
She should have a workshop. I would attend.
Let me tell you who can't read. We're going to get back to
Portia.
La Portia can't read. La Portia. I'm going to look in the camera. Portia.
Get better,
if you knew you weren't going to be able to keep a secret, you shouldn't have took your black ass on Traitors. Because why was you on there to drop it? There was a point. Have you heard of Traitors?
Yes.
So she was not a traitor. Uh-huh. But she was a faithful, and she kept on mixing up her words. There's different lingo. Like if you're a traitor, you kill people every night.
Okay.
But whenever you're a faithful, you banish people.
And she was killing people.
She was killing people in her mouth. Well, I had killed somebody yesterday. What? Portia! 265 days? Let me say. What Nene said, where's she from or where she live at? Anyway. When when Phaedra came on the scene and was really close with Candy, and Phaedra, she was high class, but she had this inclination for freaks, and she had that one big dick stripper come out at Candy's birthday, and his name was Ridiculous. Baby Candy was like Ridiculous, and Nene was just. You do not come to a party where people are in their Versace and their Louis and you are sucking your penis. What is your kink that you would feel like, you would not.
That I would not what? Want people to know about?
That people wouldn't expect you to have.
I think all of mine are spot on. Like people, humiliating men. I think that's spot on. That's not a secret.
We've talked about the.
I like to do that. Yeah. Well, no, I don't have that.
I know. This is the second time I tried to sneak it.
That isn't you.
Never done that
Not me.
before.
Like, I think I have a humiliation. I've never explored it with anyone, but I'm open.
So, like, Carisha, you know how Carisha likes to be peed on by Diddy?
No, not doing that. Keep all of your bodily fluids to yourself, unless you want me to fight you.
But I wasn't saying that you like that.
Oh.
I was more so saying that, is that what humiliation is? What is humiliation? Like, you have a small dick.
Like in His and Hers, where that video came out of the husband.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Okay, girl.
That's my type.
That was a strap-on, not a candle. That's way worse.
I just like power over men.
I got you, girl. I love that for you. You got the red lipstick on and everything. Hey, remember we talked about the Dominatrix mentorship program? That's still something that I would like to keep on the table. So DM us.
Yes.
Okay.
We're open.
I don't want to DoorDash no more.
I want to step on men's backs.
Okay. Anyway.
And prize panko. What is yours?
Ooh, I can't say some because it's bad.
Or is it good?
My family be lurking about the streets, so I can't say that one thing. But they know they know these kids are here. I'm the opposite of you. I like to please men, believe it or not.
That's insane.
All the shit that I be talking, I be talking shit because I really be wanting just one that I just think is the moon and the stars. Mm-hmm. And then if I think you're the moon and the stars, no, but like it's connected to sex for me. Because if I think you're a raggedy ass nigga, then I'm not gonna want to do shit with you, really. But if you're like someone that I'm like I respect you. You sexy as hell, actually. I feel all the lust and all of the respect for you. Now I want to just anything you want. Let's do it.
Love you down.
Love you down. Make you feel like a king. Make you feel. I like looking at a nigga's eyes. Uh-huh. I'm a look in your eyes type of person.
Okay.
And when I'm in that moment with someone, when that time comes, I'm learning everything about their being.
Okay.
From the way that they react to things. Uh-huh. If you're a little bitch, like I'll see it in the way that you handle this.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to tell if you really are somebody that is about your shit from the way that you handle this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have it's almost like I know that they say that whenever someone's a submissive, it's not that they're like, they give away all their control. Yeah. It's just that they assert control through softness and surrender. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily know if that's all the way me, but I definitely...
Damselly,
but in a way that I just love. I like to... Sireny. 100%. But I like to sit and watch. It's like I'm analyzing. Mm-hmm. And I love to see when a man is completely losing his shit.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's the best.
Another, I guess, I don't know if that's like a kink, but you remember when we went to Perry's?
Mm-hmm.
I like doing that. I like to just
pounce. Shit.
I like to pounce on them and attack them.
There was a gentleman. We went on a girls' trip girls' date, because I actually had an actual date with a man, and he stood me up. But I told Shani to come out and just, check out the parameters, check it to make sure everything was good. And we just ended up having a girl date together. And she spotted this gentleman, locked eyes with him. Her whole body language changed.
Morphed.
She went from being my homegirl to being a barracuda. She became a predator in the best way, in the most feminine way, not in a weird way. And she asked this person their name. She continued to call them. I said, girl, this is everything I've read about in those books. I said, just here.
That is a sport.
Yeah.
It's fun. I love doing that. I like to play mind games.
He absolutely loved her. And I was like, I know that's right.
That's where the charisma comes. And then I'm like, da-da-da, bye.
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I think that I like to have fun. But like fun that's not sexual. Mm-hmm. While being in a sexual environment.
Yeah, I want you to spend money on me.
That's all she wants.
I want you to give me the experiences that I would like, just not on my dime.
Yeah.
And you get to be with me.
Maybe I do have kinks, but I just don't want to talk about it. I was like, these were the tamed ones.
Yeah.
I'm a pleaser. Okay. That's not a kink. Anyway. So here's my funnest and the most recently like trending Neneism.
Okay.
So I don't remember. I think this was season 7. Claudia Jordan was on the scene.
Claudia didn't last long. Bless her heart.
And the thing is that I actually love Claudia Jordan, like as a personality. Long time ago, just short history lesson. Jamie Foxx had a radio show on, it was like Sirius satellite radio called The Foxhole. And Claudia Jordan was one of the like DJs or whatever on there, the personalities. And they had Superhead on there one time, Corinne Steffens. I'm talking about, I think it was 2 to 3 hours of dick sucking jokes and you ain't on shit her? And you come guzzling. No, on Corinne Steffens. Like all the men that were on the show were just like, but she was going along with it because she, I mean, she knows how to pay. Career. That was also her brand. And she knew how to get Superhead. Places by, I'm going to give you that, but I'm going to talk shit back to you.
Yeah.
But,
that's a tough lady.
As they're all berating her, but she's giving it to him back. Yeah. Claudia Jordan steps in and she's like, hey, I really respect you. And, I really want to understand your experience. And I always liked her since then because nobody else was respecting this woman, even like Tyra Banks at the time. Remember, she wrote them books, them Vixen Diaries and stuff. Like, a lot of women didn't like her and stuff, but Claudia always showed love. But, so I was excited to see Claudia on Real Housewives. And I remember her and Nene got into it. Hey, Puerto Rico, as the historians would call it, okay? Hey, that's a real thing. And though at the time, and still to this day, I'm not going to let Nene's hilarity say that she won. Claudia won that shit. But Nene walked away with the most iconic lines. What's wrong with the bob? Something. And then I think at some point she was like, she had it completely folded over. You know what I'm talking about? But she had, what's wrong with the bob? Something. And then she just kept doing this. What is the ugliest hairstyle you've ever had that you were like, an absolute no, I'll never do it again?
My big chop.
Oh, you thought that was ugly?
No, it wasn't ugly. It was just, I'm just not meant to have short, like a big chop type of hair. That's a lot of maintenance. I didn't think it was. Thank God I worked from home. And because I had a beanie, I realized my neck gets cold. Now it's hot. But yeah, it's just not for me. It's not. It's definitely going to be something that I have, like when I actually go full-blown menopause, I'll do it. But that's maintenance. It's maintenance. And then I just realized how big my head is. Like, no. And then the wigs. You remember?
Yeah.
The wigs.
I do, baby.
So I would say that.
It's funny that you're giving context to the wigs. I didn't know that it was all because. But yeah, I remember them wigs, child. Now, my parents were so disrespectful, especially my mama. And you guys remember, I had a grandma in the house who had a Jerry curl. Do you understand
a Jerry curl? Your grandma had a Jerry curl? Who was upkeeping that?
My mom.
Okay.
She would get her the carefree, the carefree golds and the spritzers. So my mama said, you should get a Jerry curl too. And I was literally in middle school. And I was like,
you got to get pictures of this. I need to see this.
I cried, Shawnee. I cried. And I baby, when I got on that school bus, they immediately started roasting me. And I was like,
because why do you have a Jerry curl?
Why do I have a Jerry curl at my very young age as a woman that's not in the 80s? This is the 2000s. There's no room for a Jerry curl. There was a whole decade between the Jerry curl and where I stand today. Why did you do that to me? Because my grandma got one. My grandma 80. Why did you do that to me? You remember that Kevin Gates? Why would someone call me those things? They don't even know. Why would someone do that to me? Why?
If we're going that route, one of the hairstyles that I disliked So my hair was always done. I will give my mama that. Hair down. She didn't believe in doing my hair the night before. No, she would wake up early and wake me up early.
Oh, yeah.
To braid my hair. She was like, let me add some flair. I'm going to add some bangs, but braided. Cornrow bangs.
Cleopatra, baby.
For my baby. And I'd be like, I don't like this. Like, I don't like it. First of all, it's in my eyes. Why the braided bangs all the way down here?
You can't like part them or nothing. It's
nothing, just there. So she did that, and then it would go back. I'd have cornrows back. I don't know how she did it. She is truly an artiste of her craft. But I had cornrow bangs. Yes. Thanks to my mama.
With the set it offs in the back. So you was living in two different worlds. Okay.
I was like Cleopatra and Cleo set it off.
Oh, girl. Double. Now that's something.
Okay.
That's a bar. Cleopatra coming at you in the front. Cleo from in the back. Set it off.
Yes. That's what she had me in my first grade class doing. She was like, oh yeah, this is going to be fire for I got to find the school picture. It was a picture day. That's what she thought was going to set it off for a picture day.
Listen.
I hated it.
We all make mistakes, especially as creatives. And it seems like your mother.
That was her outlet. My head.
Okay. But she did a good job besides that. It was just that one time.
No, she would run it back often.
Did she put beads on the tips?
No, thank God she didn't.
Oh, because that would have been a little cute.
But she did love her some bangs, because then she would also make me like little curls in the front, and then my little pom-poms, and then in the back, single braids. But thank God we have moved past that. When she gave me my first relaxer, I was like, thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay.
Thanks. We're done with the braids.
Okay. So. All right. So one last one. Okay. So from the book of Nene Leakes, honey, this is the last one.
The golden one.
Okay.
Give me a good one.
Oh, I was about to give you one.
I want a real good one.
So there was a time where Nene and Greg was going through problems. And Greg had been recorded talking about how Nene gave him a certain amount of, or he gave Nene a certain amount of money to start her career, and he wanted it back. And she came home mad, baby, with that 27 piece in her head, just tiny sew-ins, a quick weave for the ages. And she no.
Her hair was short. Did she have the?
Yeah, it was the 27 with the
the
right
blonde.
here. Okay.
Okay.
And she got home and she said, I know I married a damn monster. She's like, I have done you right and you have done me wrong as your wife. What is the most mad a nigga done made you in a relationship?
I don't want to go there.
Oh.
We should never go there.
Oh, not singing.
I've done some ratchet. Oh, you know what relationship I'm talking about. My high school sweetheart that flowed somehow into my 20s. We had an incident where he told me that he was going to the coast. Now, the coast was a sensitive topic for me because he had stepped out on me, and it happened to be at the coast. Mm-hmm. He was like, I'm going to the coast to go do some like aid relief. And I was like, and they need you? They need you? Cops are called because... Girl, cops are called. I tried to get something. He had taken my phone and it was in his car. Rolls up the window. My little wrist is in the car. He starts taking off. And in that moment, I was like, I should not be here. This is so wretched.
Okay.
And we're in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. That's why the cops got called.
Okay.
Because they were like, this lady there's a moving car and her arm is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, you know you almost married a damn monster. Okay?
Dodge that bullet. That bullet.
Listen, I had a little boyfriend. It was actually my first boyfriend. I lived a very sheltered life. I'm talking about 2021.
2021?
My first boyfriend ever. First time I ever had a boyfriend.
Wow, that was
crazy.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a baby to the game. So he and I broke up. Mm-hmm. But he used to play little mind games with me after the breakup because I was new to the game. I didn't understand them. Like we would always get back together when we would break up. So this one time I wanted to like go to his house, and his black ass was like, "All right, come over." So I was like, "Okay, girl, I got to go home and I got to get ready. I'm gonna go over there." So I'm going over there, and he's like, "You know, you can't come over or something." And I'm like, "Nigga, you got me fucked up."
Why?
When I tell you
not go there?
When I tell you I got mad, like when I tell you there was something I was mad. I was like, I went over to that nigga house
real quick.
I ain't never pulled up on no nigga.
Were you playing some Monica?
Hit down your doors and
slap ya, bitch.
Okay, and I know there was one in there. And the thing
I like to channel that no more. But
all three of his kids was in that living room on the floor. I said, nigga, who the fuck you think you playing with? Fully broken up, by the way. Fully not in a relationship. Who the fuck you think you playing with? He like, you better. Father. You talking about you better than that. You better than that.
No, I'm not.
I was like, I don't know who the fuck you think I is. Like, I don't know who the fuck I was at that night for real. I don't know who the fuck you think I. No, I'm not better than that. Nigga, if you close the door on me, I will fucking slash your tires, nigga. And you will not call the police on just going crazy.
Keisha.
For what? Because don't play games with me.
No. I'm very outspoken about my crazy. Play with me if you want to.
And I'm not crazy. And at least not in that way. So that was a new experience. It was very liberating.
It must have been real like good. There was stuff. It must have been real good because that only manifest. I know what you mean by that, but it truly was the familiarity that was mine that I never had before. Okay.
That I was like, all three of them kids are sleeping on that goddamn living room floor. My kid used to be in the mix playing TPs with y'all because he had a bed. But he was just playing TPs and forts with y'all because that's what y'all had. Hello?
He was acclimating.
All shade. But I'm just saying, hey.
He didn't want to make y'all feel bad.
Right. He thought it was like, a sleepover. Like, we all just go sleep on the floor. Because my baby had a bed whenever he got back home. Hello? Hey. We going shade in celebration of Nene Leakes. But but I left. I ain't do nothing because I ain't got it in me. But I just remember being that mad over for what?
You should have called me.
And there was a bitch in there. I said, the babies. You know what the baby said? He closed the door. The oldest was like, bye, Miss Keisha. I said, bye, baby. Left.
But I bet it felt good. No regrets.
It did.
No
it did.
regrets.
Because I was used to holding it back. I didn't hold it. I didn't even know why I was mad.
That's bad for your health. That's bad for your health. I say unleash it.
I'm unleashing because the niggas like it. And we'll talk about that in another episode of Hot Mess Momllennials. Hey, where can we find you, baby?
You can find me at Your Daily Dose on Instagram and TikTok. And also don't forget, I am hosting a Galentine's at the Dime in Round Rock, 7 p.m., February 12th.
Amen. And I will also be there. Shout out to Commercive. That's my business. And I will be providing Valentine-esque and also girl power canvases in the anime space, because that's what I be. So come out and experiment. Enjoy the event, but come see me. But also go to Instagram, Madaras_old lady, MADARAS _ old lady. My business Instagram is Commercive Presents, KEMMERSIVE. I'm sure this will be somewhere.
Yeah.
Presents. And on TikTok, it's That Anime Mom. YouTube, also Commercive.
Yeah. And again, if you haven't liked, subscribed, or shared, shame. But by now you have, because I have threatened you enough to do so. So until the next one, bye.
Bye. Y'all, I'm sweating my ass off.
I thought it was the perimenopause.
This what stand up